Hello and howdy. Jennifer Tochi here. And I am coming to you because I want to do 2020 for 2020. And the subject is movies through 2009 and through 2000 to 2009. Yes. And for the Horror Man and Horrific Nightmares JM. Yes, Joe, not Jay, Joe and Jason are great guys for doing this. Even though this is my 6th time of doing this because my mom just called me. Okay. Now, one of my favorites is missing from my pack right now because I loaned it to my neighbor and cannot get it back. So, Freddy vs. Jason, which would have been in here, are not here. Is not here. And I am going to beat my neighbor silly. Okay. So, number 20 is the Chupacabra Terror. Looks like a bat and swamp thing mixed together. Yes. It is a life-size. A scientist has caught it and brought it onto the cruise ship. Yes, and the crew are very curious about it, so they open it. So it becomes the Gore Boat. Yes. Many people die. Pretty good gore. Yes. Okay. Next two come from this. The Bloodbath. Yes. The Bloodbath group of movies. There is The Harvest of Fear. There is a group of murders that are exactly like what happened 20 years ago. And of course, college students show up. Oh, college students, why do you go to places called Devil's Lake? You'll just start getting killed off. Okay, the next one is Red Riding Hood. A 12-year-old girl's mother and father are killed off, and she becomes a 12-year-old vigilante. It's 12-year-olds. They're scary. Okay, 16 is The Eye. I got this for the face art of this movie. I thought this is going to be the coolest movie in the world. But I like it, but it's not as cool as I thought it would be. But I put in my 20 favorites. Yes. She is blind. She gets new eyes from somebody else who died and could see things. Okay. Where's okay, 15. There are 4 movies in this pack. Yes, the Midnight Horror, Terror, and Torture pack. Yeah, oh my goodness. I liked these 4 movies too. Okay. The one that comes up first is Hindsight. Yes. When a bad girl and a bad guy get together and are living in their car and she gets pregnant, they decide to start selling off the baby, but keeping the money and then keeping the baby. They come to a couple's house to get the money and sign the papers, and terror ensues. I like that word today, ensues. I've been watching too many horror movies between 2000 and 2009, I guess. Okay, coming up next is Scarecrow. Scarecrow, yes. A teenager who the people in the city don't treat him well. His mother treats him like turds. She brings men home to their trailer, and he sees a little too much stuff. And he is chased by his mother's new boyfriend after he says, "Get the hell out of here," and gets choked underneath the scarecrow. And what happens? I think maybe he becomes a scarecrow and starts killing people. Yes, good movie, good movie. Okay, and the next, Inside. Yes. A man has, well, actually he's a teenager because he's 19. Has a habit of watching people and wondering why they do things. He works at the library and he sees a couple that take out a book every day. And he wants to know why they take out the same book every day. So he follows them home and come to find out that he looks just like their son that they lost a while back. So these parents could kind of become a little people under the stairs parents like, but I still think that people under the stairs people could kick their butt. Okay, next one, Cruel World. Yes, and the main guy who's killing people is Edward Furlong, and that's all I have to say to go woohoo. Yes, this is number 14. Yes, he's killing people off already, and he lives in this big house who he said he's having a reality show, and he's killing off the college kids as they lose getting out of the reality show. Okay. So I need 11. Where's 11? Okay. Oh. Next comes Island of the Dead. Now, you can't beat, Malcolm McDowell playing a jerk. And in this movie, he's a jerk. He plays a good jerk, and I like it. That's about it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, next. Don't inherit a house from your husband after he passes away, and go there and find out that there was mines underneath where children died. Or what happens? Dun dun dun. When night comes, they come out. And they come out with their mining tools and their little black eyes. I'm coming for you. Yeah. Okay. Next comes the Wolfman. Yes. I like the original better, but this is good too. And I like the twist at the end. And of course, how can you go wrong? How can you go wrong with Anthony Hopkins? Yes. Oh my gosh, I have lost my... Okay. I have lost... Okay. I believe this is number 9, but I could be wrong. Gingersnaps. Yes. It's just werewolfy enough and vampire enough for me to like. Okay, number 8. The Ferryman. Yes. I just got this movie and I watched it last night and I liked it. Yes. The only thing I wish of more was to show the Ferryman more, because he was a scary guy. But I liked how everybody else was scary on this boat. Pay the Ferryman. Yes. Okay. Next one. Vacancy 2. I do not have the first one, but I like the second one. So, it can go on this list. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble with my voice. Okay. Vacancy 2. Sorry, I'm looking at my... Okay. Number 6 is Saw. Oh, I love this cover. I have both covers, but I like this one. So that's my number 6. 5. Some people might just consider this a straight out action movie, but I think it's more of an action horror movie, because what happens to this poor guy is horrific. Yes. Unleashed. Jet Li does a wonderful job in this movie. But people don't turn other people to thinking they're dogs. Okay. Number 4 is Hatchet. It's a good movie. I don't watch it a lot, but when I watch it, I have fun. Well, not fun. When I watch it, I like it. Okay, number 3. I don't usually like the WWW movies, but this one I like, because it is number 3, and it is See No Evil. I've done one of my Slashback Saturdays. I reviewed that because I like it. Yes. Number 2. I like the original better, but I like this one. So, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Love the box. And I like the movie. But again, I will say, I like the original better. And my number 1 may surprise some people, may not. But this is one of my favorite movies with Robert Englund in them that isn't part 3 of Nightmare on Elm Street. And that's 2001 Maniacs. It's just enough horror and humor that I love it. So, there is my 20 2000 through 2009. And thank you, Horrific Nightmares, Jam, and the Horror Man for doing this, because I love it. I'm looking forward to see what your next pick is. And I'm also looking forward to putting these back in order. So, thank you and goodbye.